Hello, Gemini. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Okay, wow. Love. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a situationship or someone that you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on the cards today. Oh my goodness. Gemini. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dark emotions. Deep, dark issues. It's yeah. It's not good, but it's not it could be better, but it's not as bad as some of the other cards and the feelings and emotions. We have here love, followed by selfhood. Then we have boundaries, laughter, compassion, illusion, beliefs, illness, wellness. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have growth. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, so many things have happened between us, and I now realize that I love you. I may not show this love to you. I may act arrogant and stubborn, but the truth is, the love I have for you is unconditional. It's true. It's sacred, it's pure. And you make me feel alive again. But I understand the things that I have done to you have changed you over time. You are no longer the same naive person I once knew. The person that I could mold. I thought I knew you, but now ever since I did what I did, you have reacted to my actions, and I understand that. I see that in this connection, you have moved on. You now appear to be more self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me, you don't need anybody. I also feel that you are very guarded. The fact that you are so defensive and guarded, I know, and I put my hands up, I don't know how I'm supposed to react and how I'm supposed to reach out to you. I don't know how you're going to react. And so I feel intimidated and I feel scared. I've never seen this side of you before. I've always seen the side of you that was accommodating, sweet, and kind. The one who's always there. But ever since I did what I did, things have changed and you have changed. And if I was in your shoes, I probably would have done the exact same thing. My question now is, how do I restart a connection? A flame that once burned brightly. It has been extinguished. It's been a while. How do I reignite this flame? I've put up these boundaries, and these boundaries now exist. I don't want to be vulnerable. Out of sight, out of mind, I don't even want to deal with it because I am stubborn. And yet, I love you. Twisted, isn't it? I think of you as a friend, as a best friend, my confidant, someone I can trust with my life. You have this way of making me laugh. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. You are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. And when you shine through, everything feels warm and everything is clear. It's brilliant. I can see. I also feel compassion, empathy, and sympathy for the things that you have gone through. Before I met you, I know life was different. And I also understand that over time things have changed. But I put you in a situation that at this point seems to be far worse than what you were in before. And for that, I am very embarrassed. I have the compassion, but I'm embarrassed, and I hide behind a false mask, behind a veil, not telling you how it is that I truly feel. I'm embarrassed, and I dare not expose myself to you. Part of the reason why it's because I understand that when we were connected, we set off in one direction, but then things shifted. My ideals, my viewpoints, my ambitions, goals, they were not very much aligned to yours. And over time, I realized that we do have a lot of differences. Our mindsets are not the same. We have issues, and we're not on the same page. Our opinions and our differences are too much. Because of this, I have felt hopeless, depressed, despair, devastation. I feel weighed down below the surface of this water. I feel as if I'm being choked. I'm drowning in a sea of sadness. This is a situation that I cannot release myself from. I am stuck in a certain set of circumstances. There's responsibilities, restrictions, constraints, burdens, things that weigh heavily on my shoulders, and I cannot release myself from it. There are certain things also that have happened in my past, and they're haunting me. So if I think of being with you the way that I would like to be, it doesn't matter, because everything around me prevents me from being that person, prevents me from doing so. My circumstances. Overall, I want to get to know you. Things happened fast. It was very intense. It's an intense connection. And it happened so suddenly. The problem is I never really got to get to know you. I don't know who you are. Physically, I do. But the real you, on the inside, where are you from? What were your dreams when you were young? What are your dreams far into the future? What are you scared of? What are your fears? The real you, the inside. I don't know who you are. And this entire time, it's as if I was treating you like an object of desire, not an object of affection, but of desire, pure desire, and passion and lust. Now I realize that there is love. But what is the use when all of the things that I have done, I've screwed things up, and I have these boundaries, and I hide myself, and I feel embarrassed, and I feel that we do not see eye to eye, and I feel a sense of hopelessness stuck in these circumstances. But I still want to grow and get to know you more. It's a complicated situation, Gemini. All right. I'm getting some words right now. English isn't their first language. So you might be dealing with somebody like that. This is obviously not for everybody. This is just something in particular just popped up. It's like a pop-up in my mind, and if I don't say it, it doesn't go away. So now it's gone. Gemini, this is huge. There's something going on here, and it's really upsetting because no matter how much you guys were close, it's like there's one obstacle after the other. It's, I see right now in my mind's eye, I'm seeing, okay, I like horses. I'm not really much into horse racing, but you know those, like the obstacles, the little fence that the horse has to jump over? I'm seeing 4 of them. And it's important that these 4 are there because these 4 are representing this right now. Each issue is an obstacle. And it is important to be on that horse and actually be able to overcome those obstacles. But I do see that there are obstacles and they exist. One is boundary. There's too many boundaries between the both of you. There's a lack of communication. 2, this person may be so embarrassed that they are not talking to you. They act emotionally detached. They are not confessing their emotions to you. And you feel like, does this person even love me? Gemini, they do. They do. Sweetheart, they do. They're just not telling you. And there's some people like this out in the world. This is the way the world is. People are strange this way. They might be completely, madly in love with you, but they are so scared to talk to you about it. That fear is there. Here we also have the 3rd. Beliefs. The way the both of you think of things and believe things. There could be religious differences here between the both of you. Racial. One may be rich. One may not be so rich. Your mindset, your lifestyle, everything here. There's something here that causes a difference. Customs, ritual, beliefs. There's something here that's different between the both of you. That's also another obstacle. Now, we have the 3rd one here. The 4th one here. The illness wellness card. So you do have the power of making this person ill, and you can make them well. The problem here, it's not even you. This is a them problem. They are stuck in a certain set of circumstances, which is an obstacle on its own with sub-obstacles. Okay, if that makes sense. They are unable to change that. And over time, sure, they'll learn the hard way that the more time you waste, nothing's going to get better. Nothing gets better. It's interesting, Gemini, these obstacles exist, and it is a mixture for the both of you. Some of them are just 1 or 2, like just you, and the majority of it, it's them. So there's a mix here. There's a mix. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. With this deck, what I like to do is I go a little bit into the past, into the both of your pasts, to see what happened in the first place that may have caused the problem. So something happened, and hopefully we'll be able to see what was the reason behind all of this. So some of you may never have received the closure that you deserved, that you really needed. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. They may have, I'm getting the word lied and betrayed to you, or lied and betrayed you. They were not good to you. And you just wonder, like, why you invested all this time, energy, and effort and this love, and they did not treat you the way that you should ideally have been treated. Now, the communication also has decreased. So you may be wondering, like, what's going on with that? Hopefully, this will provide you with a little bit of clarity and some guidance in your situation. The first set of cards I just read, that is the current status. This is in the past. And these are in the reverse. Prince of Cups. Let's start with that. So first of all, we're dealing with a prince. Okay, this is not a queen, nor is it a king. You're dealing with somebody here who is quite immature. They may seem as if they are not, but this person was trying to act maybe like a king or a queen, but they really were just like a page or a knight. Here we also have, with the Prince of Cups, a lack of inspiration, a lack of grace, not really feeling pleasure. The need to be more receptive to beauty, to love, and to harmony. Your person of interest here was overindulging in fantasies. What was needed was making dreams and turning these dreams into reality, but this person couldn't do that. A young masculine energy who represents these forces of love, beauty, and emotional richness, but did not have the ability to inspire. What this person needed to be was more accepting and receptive to beauty, to the love that you were giving, to the harmony that existed. And they were overindulging in fantasies, which is silly because fantasies are not going to get you anywhere. Crosswatcher. That's just a fantasy, right? You need to actually do things in the 3D, talk, communicate, like feel, touch. You can't just think in your head, because then that's not going to get anybody anywhere. That's where I see the illusion card comes from. We have here the Four of Staves. Let's have a look. All right, the Four of Staves here. This is very interesting. So I'm going to try to read the whole thing and also reverse some of the positive, the sentences that are written in the upright. I'm going to try to reverse those. So my English might be a bit off here. So there's a lack of stability, not really wanting to create a home, and not wanting closure in this connection. Okay. Not desiring a new home, not being able to accomplish goals and enjoy them. There was no success of any venture. There was a lack of satisfaction. And there was an issue regarding possible marriage or domestic partnership. Closure was needed to an unstable situation, but it was not given. It did not happen. Closure was not there to be had. We have here also wanting stability, finally. This is in the reverse. Wanting stability. Frustrations or disappointments in the home. So this is like everything. This is somebody who's really, really ticked off at home. There's a lack of closure. They don't want stability. They're not satisfied. They're having issues with marriage or domestic partnerships. They're frustrated, and there's disappointments at home. This is like an all-rounder that's just really, really unhappy. And because of that, and why are they unhappy? It's not their fault, okay? It's not their fault that they're unhappy. This is because of, remember you had the circumstances. The circumstance of which one? The illness wellness card you had right here. The illness wellness card for me talks about circumstances. And that is what they were stuck in at the time. And they're still stuck in that. They're still stuck in that. Gemini, this is the reason why they haven't broken down those walls. The boundaries are still up because the circumstances have not changed. Okay? That is the issue here. One day when the circumstances change, either they do it or somebody else does it, then they will be a different individual. Okay? What I'm seeing here is the disappointments in the home with the beliefs card. The person's family, their friends, their society that they're in, there's a certain way of doing things. And the way you do it is not the same as theirs, the way they think. In addition to that, there are other things that are in this person's life, the circumstances that surround them, that they do not have control over. If they did have control over it, they wouldn't be hiding with the illusion card. They wouldn't have these boundaries. So hopefully some of you are kind of getting the situation here. Like, it seems like this person is stuck. They're stuck in a situation and they do not know how to release themselves from it. Also, you are dealing with a prince, somebody who is very, maybe immature, but also somebody who's naive. Somebody who would have been a king or a queen would know how to tackle it because they've been there, done that. And they'd be able to put those circumstances aside or deal with them in a way where they can actually move forward. This person's completely overwhelmed. Their brain capacity is not as much. They don't have it. It's not their fault. It's just because they have never had that type of an experience before. Oh my God. Gemini, that's intense. It's a lot. I feel it. My head is rushing because of it. I swear. The front of my head, the lobe, the forehead area, it's feeling like tense, like something heavy. It feels like this person thinks a lot, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is, guys. People have to change as time goes by, and people do change. They evolve. Look at that, 10 of Cups. 10 out of 10 right there. Beautiful. Okay, Gemini, we have a little bit of progress here. Not bad. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So at some point in time, first of all, let me introduce what these cards are for. This is any actions, any plans, any intentions that your person of interest may have towards you. Now, this is the beginner's tarot deck, okay? And these are in the upright. I'll be reading this. The 7 of Pentacles, it does tell me that your person of interest feels, from their point of view, okay, they feel that they have done a lot in this connection. They've put the effort in, and now they're just going to sit back, relax, and see the rewards. What will be, what do you call it? They sowed the seed, sowing the seeds and then reaping the rewards, right? That's what I'm seeing here. So they're waiting. This is a waiting game. There's not going to be any contact for a while. Then we have a complete shutdown. I'm getting the word reboot. A complete shutdown and a reboot of who they are, what they want. They've had enough. Enough is enough. Death is here. And this is, of course, metaphorically speaking. They have realized the capacity of what they can handle, and now they have given up. But they give up in the way that it's a positive sort of feeling that they have, that, you know what? Tomorrow will come, and I can also do this tomorrow. But today I'm going to focus on myself, and tomorrow's a new day. And with that tomorrow being a new day, Gemini, they are going to make an offer. At some point in time, they're going to give you an offer here, an offer of love. This is big time. Why? Because you have the 10 of Cups right after that. Thank God this person kind of matured. So there's a little bit of that maturity there. This also means with the Ace of Cups, this is the action. Okay, the person is going to reach out to you. There's going to be a sense of forgiveness here. Maybe you may say sorry. They may say sorry. Maybe both of you will say sorry. It's okay to say sorry, guys. In love, there can be no ego. There can be no ego if you want a relationship to work. If you're going to have ego, you might as well not be in a relationship. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Because there's always going to be bickering, fighting, arguments. So ego should be placed and put aside. Tell this to the cross-watcher. Okay, cross-watcher, I'm telling you. Okay? Somebody's saying, somebody's saying, I have my ego in check, and they have their arms crossed. They're not happy. And I understand that. You've been very accommodating, Gemini. You've done what you can do. And this person has not given you that opportunity to really flourish. because every time you've said something or done something, it's always negative. The response is always negative. There's nothing that happens beyond that. So anyway, I see here a really good action being taken. This person's going to reach out to you. Forgiveness is there. Love is there. Not only that, but the promise is there too. The 10 of Cups. Now remember, with the 4 of Wands, there's that lack of closure, lack of stability. Well, here it is. The person wants stability. They want closure. They want a home. They want to be a couple. This could be having kids, adopting. It could be just having pets, plants, fur babies, whatever. But it is growth. Okay, this is a card for growth, prosperity, and emotional contentment. This person's so happy emotionally. They are officially in love with you. Now this will come to fruition after a while. Not going to happen anytime soon. But the person's getting there over time. Now, one thing with the Knight of Swords, you're going to have to be a little careful. This person may rush into your life to sweep you off your feet. So they may say things, do things in a way that it's a bit rash, it's a bit rushed, but you need to take a step back and take it easy, okay? If you feel this person is rushing you, my recommendation with these cards and the fact that they are just coming out of the page sort of energy, you be the one who's going to lead. You can call the shots. You can be the one who's going to lead this connection. You can set the pace. And I recommend that you do, because you're dealing with somebody here who is quite, the word I'm getting is novice, how you pronounce it? That's what this person is. So it's good. It's good. I like what I see here. The result is good. It's just this person needs to be a bit, I'm seeing a sculpture, like kind of like one of those Michelangelo sculptures, but you have the raw form. And somebody here, it's not chiseling. It's clay. So they're taking away the pieces, but eventually a form is going to be created from that. And this is what I see with this person. This is this person. They are in this raw form, and you have to be the one who's going to refine and polish this individual. That's what they are. And you have the capacity and the capability of doing such a thing. Somebody out there is saying, I can't be bothered. I don't have the time, energy, and effort to give to this person. And that's okay. That's okay. Now you know how they feel. It's up to you, but it's time to move on, right? It's okay. If you don't feel comfortable with this person anymore, that's your decision, and there's no harm in moving on. All right. I have here the Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. These are messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Okay. So we have here, remain positive, ask your angels, let go, or wait and then let go. That's a strategy card I've noticed every time the let go comes out. There's a reason why it's important to let go. There you have it. I just said. Some of you might not want to be with this person, and there's a choice. You actually got my choice card. It's up to you. This is a choice. So everything just fell down right now. B, that person who is the squirrel. You're on your tree of life. Many, many branches. But you want to go on a branch that you feel comfortable with. Maybe the other branch is not so comfy anymore. So you hop on from one branch to the other. And that's okay. Fate and destiny for you is already written on that branch. It's just a matter of you being that little squirrel and taking that leap of faith. Still, there will be an outcome, as there always is. All right. There's something better. Okay, wow. So what's really interesting here is there is a little bit of a theme for the majority. 60% I'm seeing, 60% of you should ideally be moving on from this person. I'm seeing the number 60%. And the rest of you, you can still give it a try, okay? Here we have remain positive. First card's the strongest. A lot of you are ticked off. You're upset because it's hard to stay positive when everything is so negative around you. This person, the situation, the circumstances, the people, the environment, your society. It's very draining. So I understand that with the way the cards came out, it's very hard to remain positive, but do try your best. If you can surround yourself with positive people, positive affirmations, if you know there's somebody jealous, stay away from them, right? Don't confide in those type of people. Sometimes we know that somebody's jealous and we still do it just because we want a friend. No, let's not do that, because you end up getting the evil eye and sometimes you don't even know that you received it. And I do have, by the way, packages on helping you get rid of negative energies. So I'll talk about that later. Ask your angels. There's certain things, and I see here that some of you, this is a life-changing, life-altering decision. And some of you are going to ask the angels in heaven. Now, the way I do it, the way I connect with the angels, I call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to guide me and to protect me throughout this situation through the help of and the power of Jesus and his Father, the Holy White Light of God. Word for word, that is usually what I say, okay? Some of you may feel that that's helpful. Always remember to say the Holy White Light of God, okay? That is the source. And you also ask for permission, right? You ask for permission that these angels can help you, and you also give permission to the angels to help you. When you ask your angels, you will know instinctively when you're receiving these answers. They will come to you through different types of signs, synchronicities, messages. But when it comes, you will instinctively know that it's meant for you. So don't go out looking for signs. When something happens, it'll click intuitively. That's your soul speaking, okay? You'll know it. So don't rush into it. Don't be thinking too much about it, but eventually it'll happen. You'll get the answers that you need. They are telling you, however, here, both groups, okay, to wait. Waiting is important, and letting go is also important. For some of you, it's important to let go and literally leave this person. Let me tell you, for those of you that want to let go and cannot tolerate this individual or this situation anymore, this message is for you. It's important for you to wait, connect with your angels and wait. But it's also important for you to let go of the belief-related issues, the issues and the memories that still hold you back. If you're connecting with this person, if you keep trying to message them, let go of that as well. Because this is so good, Gemini, because there are big, happy changes in store for you. And it is up to you, because eventually the big, happy changes are related to a new romantic, spiritually based romantic connection, because there's somebody new, somebody better than the person that you're with right now that's going to come into your life. Wow, Gemini. And for those of you that wish to stay in this connection, this message is for you. Remain positive. Again, like I mentioned, ask your angels. And by the way, guys, both parties here, okay, we do not worship angels. We ask them and we get guidance from them. They're there to help us. They themselves feel very awkward if we start to worship them, okay? So we ask the angels, we give them the highest level of respect and our love, but we do not worship them, okay? Now, for those of you that wish to move forward in this connection positively, it is important, again, for you to also wait and let go, meaning literally, I'm seeing an accelerator on the bottom of a vehicle. You're pushing. You need to let go of that, okay? Let the car rest a little bit. Let's not rush towards this individual. Let this person come to you. Why? Because, Gemini, there's going to be big, happy changes. There's going to be happy changes. They're going to be big, and they're all meant for you. You're going to make up your mind at some point in time, and a spiritually based romantic connection will finally be realized, because the situation that you are in will improve. There will be something better than the situation that you are in right now. So for some of you, it's the person will be brand new, somebody new, or the situation that you're in will be a better situation. Gemini, that's your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And I do read the comments as much as I can. I do try to write and reply as much as I can, but I do appreciate that. Also, I'm taking out these cards just because I wanted to talk about it briefly. So some of you may ask, do I do personal readings? Yes, I do. I do personal readings. Go to my website. The link is also below in the description here. On my website, www.asnointia.com, you will see in the rates and packages section that I have there something called the Chakra Checkup package. So the Chakra Checkup package is something that I do remotely. I have the ability, with the help of my angel guide, Angel Fakio, to have a look at your home, around your aura, and inside of your body for what? For negative energies. As strange as it sounds, this includes jinns, demons, evil spirits. What is inside of your home, what's around your aura, and what's inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. So it's a method that I've created, and I teach you how to get rid of these things. The reason why it's important to get rid of it, anything that you are trying to manifest, if you have these negative energies, they will be bringing you down, right? They do not allow you. They act as obstacles. They are obstacles. And so once you get rid of it, and it's a very simple method, once you get rid of it, whatever's owed to you karmically, whatever's written in your book of life, originally, the original text, it will come to you. But because we're on planet Earth, we do have negative energies around us, and it does affect us. And this can happen because of us being so upset and sad. I also have some self-help guides. Please have a look at that as well. There's different topics that I've covered to help you get rid of negative energies. All right. Also, romance. This is a spiritually based romantic connection. I also have a past life package that I sell, and it does take me a long time to do that, guys, but once it's done, it's wonderful. You really do learn a lot. Please do read the description before you place an order, and it does take me some time. For those of you that want a simple love reading, I do have that as well. Right now it's available, and that is for anybody here, because this is a spiritually based reading, right? So I will tell you whether you are soulmates, twin flames, or karmic partners. The same thing I do for the past life reading. And with this, I will provide you a PDF plus an audio recording with the love reading. And with that, at the very least, you have everything in detail to go over. And that's it, guys. I also have another channel, Asnointia Audio. The link is below. There you can find some videos on relationship-related advice, as well as past life and spiritual connections, that sort of stuff. It's quite a few videos I have there on that. And I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How do they affect us? How can we recognize them and then remove them from our lives? And that's it. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again. Take care. Bye now.